And you thought downtown Toronto was dead, didn't you? I just hope you didn't buy a house in Bradford or East Gwillimbury. Before we get onto the topic of today's video, we have a bit of an issue, guys. As you can see, according to YouTube statistics, only 11% of you guys watching my videos are actually subscribed. I'm going to need you guys to do me a favor and hit that subscribe button below the video. That will help out my channel immensely. Just going to clear the air right off the bat. Despite my intro, I have no issues with those of you guys that have decided to purchase a home somewhere on the outskirts of the GTA. That sounds like a fabulous decision, and I hope you really enjoy living where you've bought. Maybe you're closer to family, maybe you're reconnecting with nature, whatever the case is. I am just a little bit more interested in downtown Toronto, as you could tell by my narrative and by my previous videos, simply because I've experienced living somewhere on the outskirts and in the suburbs before. As you can see in this photo that I'm going to put up, I actually used to own a house in Woodbridge. And that is a photo of me when I sold it. Look at that face. I seem very happy. Little did I know this sale was actually in late 2019. If I held on to the house, I would have been a billionaire by now. It's the reliance on the car, the great distances that you have to travel in order to accomplish a simple task, the amount of time that it took, the lack of human interaction that all contributed to me not really enjoying living in suburbia. I am currently living in downtown Toronto in a 2-bedroom condominium, and trust me, my home in Woodbridge, as you saw, was much larger, and I am much happier where I am today. To me, nothing beats downtown, and that is why I want to discuss the return of downtown in today's video. Let's zero in on the 3 main indicators of a downtown rebound. Number 1 is an increase in rental activity. And we have definitely witnessed that. I can tell you that I've noticed that while working in the field, and it has actually also shown up in statistics already. So since January 2021 up until today, we have noticed a 10% increase in average rental prices in downtown Toronto, as you can see on the chart. In addition to that, we have noticed a decrease in rental inventory. Believe it or not, at the start of the pandemic last year we had about 6 months worth of rental inventory, and right now we're observing just above 1 month of rental inventory in the downtown market. So that's crazy. That tells me that we have a hell of a lot more activity and interest in downtown rentals and people living downtown. Number 2, I want to focus on resale activity. Obviously, resale activity is important and it is off the charts. Condo sales have been going incredibly strong. Another good indicator is actually from condos.ca. As you can see, the average sale price of a downtown condominium, price per square foot, has actually increased by 3% compared to last year to $1,082 per square foot. So last year around this time we were in the middle of the pandemic, but the prices and average prices were actually still relatively high. So for us to see the fact that we've increased 3% compared to last year in May tells me that there's a much tighter condominium market, and there is a lot less inventory and a lot more competition. Downtown condo market activity is of course very important. However, let's look elsewhere. Let's look at what else is happening in the downtown core. What are big corporations doing at this time? And believe it or not, large corporations are actually doubling down on Toronto, doubling down on office space. We have companies such as Amazon securing new office space, nearly 500,000 square feet of new office space. We have Google Canada that just secured 400,000 square feet of office space. TikTok, CIBC have 1.5 million square feet that they just renewed for lease. We have Scotiabank that has renewed the lease, and Scotia Plaza as well. And we have very exciting developments such as Netflix that announced that they're coming to Toronto. So another big tech giant coming to Toronto. hopefully providing some fantastic high-paying jobs. They haven't secured an office space yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did go for a downtown location. In addition to that, we have IKEA that's actually opening up the first downtown Toronto retail location at Aura Condominiums, just on the ground level there at Yonge and Gerrard. And this is going to be, I believe, 66,000 square feet of space. Now we have very much to look forward to as well. As Toronto and nationally we progress with our vaccine plan, we are going to see venues reopen, entertainment venues, restaurants. Hopefully Raptors finally come back to Toronto and can start playing in Scotiabank Arena as well. We're going to have festivals, and the vibrancy of downtown Toronto and the city of Toronto will come back. I am very excited for that to take place. In addition, we want to discuss a very important trend, the working from home trend. Is it going to last? It is my humble opinion that as we vaccinate more and more individuals, we are going to see companies start to ask for employees to come back to the office. As a matter of fact, that has already been happening in the States. We have JP Morgan that has requested all of their employees to come back to the office on a rotating basis. Yes, at first it could be on a rotating basis, but eventually we are all going to come back to the office. Working from home has been enjoyable for some of us, not so enjoyable for the rest of us. However, the reality is if you do want to get ahead in your job and in your profession, you are going to need that face-to-face with your boss, and nothing can replace going into the office. Downtown Toronto is a very exciting and vibrant destination for people to come to. I have no doubts that the downtown rebound that we're witnessing today is only going to get bigger and bigger. The downtown real estate prices and any real estate that is closer to the downtown core, just like we've observed in the years pre-COVID, will experience the highest appreciation, the highest rental growth, and that is where I want to focus with my real estate investments right now and my clients' real estate investments. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, and thanks for tuning in.